Hey guys, Grassman here, playing more, Raid Shadow Legends, this game. So today there's a 2 times opening chance, so we're gonna open some shards. And we'll do the, like, arena and stuff after. Yeah, so yeah, we're gonna go open some shards now. So it's the ancient shards, I have 20. I've actually got enough gems to buy quite a few more if I wanted. Gem shop. So for 900 gems, you can buy 11. So I'm 80 gems away from being able to buy another 22. You actually get gems really easy over time in this game. The mine is really good. So, I'm gonna open like 10 maybe. I'm not gonna open them 10 at a time, we'll open them 1 at a time. So let's see what happens. I'm hoping for like 2 or 3 epics. A legendary is only like a 10% chance. Pig sticker. I think I have one of these. Are they even good? 75% chance of a 50% heal reduction for 2 turns. Decreases target's max HP by 20% of the damage inflicted. Attack one enemy 2 times. Okay. Attack one enemy 2 times, decreases the target's max HP by 30% of the damage inflicted. That's 3 turns, that's 3 turns. Attack in Doom Tower. Should be okay for the spider, the nether spider. I think I already have one, though. Oh, the Boltsmith. He's one of the fusion guys, right? Attack enemy 2 times. Each has a 25% chance of placing a 15% decreased speed debuff for 2 turns, so it's almost 50%. Places a 15% increased crit rate buff and a 30% increased crit damage buff on this champion for 2 turns. Grants an extra turn. Oh, so that's like the other guy's ability. So, increased crit rate and increased crit damage, and then an extra turn. And that's every 3 turns. And every 3 turns again, attack one enemy over 30% of the target's defense. He's not great. What are the reviews? Oh my god, the reviews are horrible. 5, 4, 3, 3. He's got very few ratings, but they're all total garbage. He's trash. Banshee. Attack all enemies has 20% chance, placing 30% decreased defense. Is she good? Increases to 30%. So all enemies and 30% decreased defense. So it's the weak version, but it is all enemies. Every 2 turns, attacks all enemies. Has a 50% chance of removing 1 random buff from each target. Okay. Death Ray. Attack 2 times at random. Each attack has a 50% chance of placing a block cooldown skills debuff for 1 turn. So every 3 turns. Maybe she's okay. Hang on. Okay, I'm back. I was writing down a dream I finally remembered. Well, I guess not finally. I woke up like a half hour ago. Couldn't remember it initially, though. Valerie is, like, really good, right? Just attack an enemy, decrease the duration of all debuffs on all allies by 1 turn. Excuse me. So, decrease the duration of all debuffs on allies by 1 turn, place 25% increased attack buff on all allies for 2 turns. Every 3 turns. Ascended increase is the duration of all buffs on allies by 1 turn. Also decreases the duration of all debuffs by 1 turn, and then the increased attack. I guess that is pretty good. That's sort of debuff removal and buff extension, so that is pretty good. Places a shield buff on all allies for 2 turns. The value of the shield depends on the champion's level. Heals each ally according to the number of buffs they are currently under. Ooh. I like this. Yeah, that is pretty good. And she's apparently like one of the better rares, so I'll probably build her at some point. Temptress. What do the reviews say? Okay. Attack one enemy has a 30% chance of stealing one random buff from a target. Increased to 40% chance, okay. Flying Daggers. Attacks 4 times at random. Each hit has every 3 turns, has a 75% chance of placing a leech debuff for 2 turns. Every 4 turns, places a 25%, which increases to 50% increased attack, and a 15 or 30% increased crit rate buff on this champion for 2 turns. Grants an extra turn when Seducer is on the same team. Eh. How have we still had no epics? After like 8 or 9, we should be getting an epic. I think it is. He's okay. Attack one enemy 3 times. Place a 25% increased attack and a 15% increased crit rate buff on the champion for 2 turns. Grants an extra turn, and it's only every 3 turns. Every 4 turns, attacks all enemies, has a 50% chance of placing a 30 or 60% decreased defense debuff for 2 turns. It increases to a 75% chance of placing it. Ally attack in dungeons by 23%. Come on, epic. Twin Disciple. One enemy has 30% chance of placing a 100% heal reduction debuff for 2 turns, so it increases to 45%. Okay. Attack one enemy has a 75% chance of placing a 15% weaken debuff for 2 turns, which is every 3 turns, and every 3 turns again. Attack one enemy has a 50% chance of placing a block within skills debuff for 2 turns. Chance increases to 100% if the target is under a heal reduction debuff. Nice. He's okay for like bosses. He'd be good for another spider. Yes! Grunch Killjoy! Oh my god, that's amazing. This guy's a play on the Grinch, if you couldn't already tell. Oh my god, that's amazing. I also needed some better skinwalkers as well. Or no, this is Ogren. I needed some better Ogren and skinwalkers. That's, oh my god, he's like a healer, right? That's amazing that I got him. Yeah, he's quite good, I hear. That's an awesome epic, I love that. Okay, attack one enemy, has a 65% chance, that's a lot of books, a 65% chance of placing a block buffs debuff for 1 turn. Okay. That's pretty good. Whenever he attacks, he'll more than half the time place the block debuffs. Attack all enemies, has a 70% chance on a 4-turn cooldown of placing a bomb debuff that detonates after 1 turn. After 1 turn, wow. Removes, every 4 turns, removes all debuffs from all allies, then places a 15% continuous heal buff on them for 1 turn. On each ally for every debuff. What? Removes all debuffs from all allies, then places 15% continuous heal buff for 1 turn on each ally for every debuff removed from them. Oh my god. That's insanity. The best, I think it's like the best healer in the game is Battle Khazar. He places 15% continuous heal buffs for 2 turns. So if this guy removes just 4 debuffs with this skill, then he's doing as good as Battle Khazar. He's on ally defense and faction crypts by 30%. I will need him in faction crypts. And Madcap fills the turn meter of all allies by 10% whenever a bomb debuff detonates on an enemy. Ooh, so he's interesting for bombs as well. This is every 4 turns. It's only 70% chance of a bomb, though. Yeah, that's really good. I'm gonna build him. I'm currently working on the, Oh, she's okay. I'm currently working on the miscreated monster I have. I'm building him. Or I'm going to build him. I'm gonna get him to 5-star and put some armor on him right away. Or next, I guess. Attack one enemy has a 25% chance of inflicting a critical hit. An extra 25% chance, okay. An extra 35% chance. Excuse me. Attack one enemy 3 times, each has a 4-turn cooldown, each has, and when ascended and fully booked, each has a 50% chance of placing a 5% poison debuff for 2 turns. I need this 3 times. Lead the charge. Attack one enemy with 2 random allies. Allies joining the attack use their default skills. Every 4 turns. And crit rate. Yeah. I guess she's okay. Diabolist. Is she good? Attack one enemy, 10% chance of a 20% chance of sleep for 1 turn. All enemies every 3 turns, places 30% increased speed buff on all allies for 2 turns. Every 4 turns, fills the turn meter of all allies by 15%, decreases the turn meter of all enemies by 15%. I think she's okay. So that was 10. I think we might do more. It's a 16% chance of an epic. So we had a 10% chance of a legendary. Having opened 10, we should have got 1.6. So we're going to keep going until we get another epic. Templar, I know he's quite good. I think I already have one in the vault somewhere, so. Tormentor. Yeah. Lamoral. Decreased defense. Nah. Decreases the damage taken by this champion. Decreases the damage taken by this champion by 30% when their HP drops below 30%. Yeah. Come on, game. Purgator. Is he any good? We'll ignore shield. Doesn't seem so. Oh, he's okay. I guess if he can hit hard. Flesh Eater. Doesn't seem good. Finally. Took longer than it should have. Okay, before I look at this, I remember this is a good guy, and there's 3,500 reviews. Yeah, isn't she like a really good one? Attack one enemy 3 times. Oh, jeez. Okay, on a 3-turn cooldown, attacks all enemies, places a 25% increased attack. Places a 25% increased attack buff and a 15% increased crit rate buff on this champion for 2 turns. Ascended, it places the 25% increased attack buff and the 30% increased crit rate buff on the champion for 2 turns, then attacks all enemies. Has a 75% chance of placing a bomb debuff that will detonate after 3 turns when Fenax is in the same team. Fenax? Awesome Presence. 5-turn cooldown, places a... Wait, was there increasing on that? No. Places a counterattack buff on this champion for 2 turns, has a 100% chance of placing a 25% weaken debuff on enemies for 2 turns. On all enemies? It's weird, it doesn't say all enemies. It should say on all enemies for 2 turns, or on enemies that have something condition for 2 turns. And crit rate in dungeons by 15%. Okay. Should we open the other 4? Why not? Hope I get lucky. I think I should have gotten 3 out of 20 shards, right? Yeah, I should have got 3 out of 20 shards, so I think we might get unlucky here. Bogwalker. I thought it was Metal Shaper. Metal Shaper's good for some reason. Not sure if Bogwalker's good. Ooh, 30% reflect damage buff on all allies for 1 turn when attacked with a critical hit every 3 turns. That's okay, actually. Yeah. I know there's very few people who have AoE reflect damage and other thing. Mistress of Hymns. Haven't heard anything about her. How good does the people say she is? Attack one enemy. Heals the ally with the lowest HP by 15% of the damage inflicted. Not bad. Is she attack type, though? She's support type. So I would have to get her attack really high. Attack one enemy places a 15% continuous heal buff on this champion. Attack one enemy places a 15% continuous heal buff on the 2 allies with the lowest HP for 2 turns if the attack is critical. So that is 2 allies for 2 turns. So that is... It's 2 continuous heal buffs for 2 turns if the attack is critical. So I need to get a crit rate up, and that's every 3 turns. Every 5 turns, the books aren't too bad in this champion. Revives 2 random allies with 50% HP. Revives 2 random allies with 50% HP and places a veil buff on them for 1 turn. Increases ally defense in battles by 25%. Okay. May as well open the other one. Epic, epic. Tiger Soul. Yes, I randomly have a Boltzmann now. I haven't been trying for this fusion. We might also now... It says we're 8th in some tournament. I think we opened up enough stuff to get a bunch of rewards. It's gonna be really confusing when I title this video opening 20 ancient shards, and then I say immediately we're opening 10 ancient shards. There seem like 3 okay legendaries though, or epics. Grunch Killjoy looks really good. Talia seems quite good, and the other one seems good as well. The continuous heal. I'm 4th. Ooh, I can get an epic tomb here. Ends in 2 days, though. Ends in 2 days, 1 hour. Which is also when the thing the double ends, I think. Does it say? For 1 day, 14 hours, So the next 1.5 days, I could open more to try and hold my position and get an epic tomb, because epics are quite rare. And I can always buy more. I could probably get 80 gems from somewhere. I don't know how long 80 gems would take, but that would give me another 22 ancient shards. Yeah, so let's go... So let's take a look at these guys. So the new guys, the new epics, I'm also going to have to put some of the other ones in the vault. Just have room. So the new epics, Grunch Killjoy was a block buffs, bombs, healing, and filling turn meter, so he's good. Talia, normal attack, increase attack and crit rate. Ooh. There's a 75% chance placing a bomb debuff that will detonate after 3 turns when Phoenix is on the same team. That means she could pair well if her Phoenix and Grunch Killjoy could pair well together. I don't have Phoenix though. I think he's like some fencer guy from the I don't know where. And counterattack and weaken. She's okay. It doesn't seem amazing though. Mistress of Hymns, attack and healing, revival. So, she's quite good as well, it looks. Heals the ally with the lowest HP by 15% of the damage inflicted. 15% continuous heal if the attack is critical, so I need to get up her crit rate and her damage. Revives 2 random allies with 50% HP. And places a veil on them when mastered, or when upgraded. They're quite good. Let me look at this guy again. Why is he bad? I don't know, apparently this guy's bad. Oh god, he's only got 90 speed, jeez. You can see why he's bad. So I'm gonna put a couple of these guys in the vault. I don't need them. Do we have 2 boltsmiths here? No, they're different. Look, they look almost identical. I should build a war maiden. I'll just move the 14 of them to the vault. Let's see if... So these guys are mostly done. The Gaelic and the Grinner are almost level 40, so when they come out, I'll put the 2 that aren't Talia in. You know what, I always do this. I can try them out. If I start in the sewers of Arnox, I can actually have enough room. I usually like to try out my new guys at when they're at level 1. So, that's faction crypts. Defense in faction crypts by 30. Crit rate in dungeons by 15. Or defense in all battles by 25. So, she's better here because it's all battles. Grunch, that guy, and... Is there anyone else really good I got? Or did I get any good, I got the Valerie. I think Valerie's probably the best one I got. I have a War Maiden there. I think I got her like yesterday from farming. I should build the War Maiden. War Maiden is quite good. She's got AoE decreased defense. So attack all enemies. That looks cool. Counterattack and weaken. Oh right, attack all enemies. Attack one enemy. Hits the lowest HP by 50% of the damage inflicted. Heals the ally. Does that mean her as well? I should try it out. Yeah, it does. Attack one enemy. Decrease the duration of all debuffs on all allies by 1 turn, then increase attack. Place a shield buff on allies for 2 turns. The value of shield depends on the champion's level. And the heal is based on the number of buffs they're under. So it's a very small shield. But it gets better as they level up. Okay, well. So the shield goes based on level, the heal goes based on buffs. That's a neat attack. This removes all debuffs, then places that equal to debuffs removed. I'm still just learning the champions a bit. I'm gonna go to the arena and try and complete the daily quests after this. There's block buffs. So Grunch Killjoy is really good for an arena team where the enemy is like debuffing constantly. What did I get 11 for? Upgrading? I guess it has a whole bunch of epics. If I upgrade them, I could get a lot of points. I want to kill that one. So that just immediately blows up on their turn. It is a 5-turn cooldown though, so... That does no damage, jeez. 2 are blue, 1's green, 1's red. She does have the reviving, so... She also seems to have the most health on my team, so that's good. Now they're level 2, so shields more. So when Valerie dies, that's when I'll use the revive. Only one actually got the bomb there. You guys are level 30s. So with that one, you really can't choose. I know there's like some abilities where it's like attack 2 enemies at random, but you can actually choose one of them you want attacked. Yeah, that didn't work. I was way under-leveled for that fight. Ooh, was that a skeleton? Nice. ×3. ×3, that's crazy. Wait a minute, I wasn't on normal. What was I on? I must have been on hard. Well, no wonder I lost. Okay, well, I gotta end it here. So hope you enjoyed. Remember, if you like my content, feel free to like and subscribe. I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.